Hi Verbling, my name is Michaela. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and this hour we're talking about spelling. And Ana Carolina, good to have you back. Tell us about what subject you were best at in school when you were a kid. What was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was biology.
Interesting. And how old were you? How old do you start learning biology in Brazil?
It's called science really early on, in the first grade,
Wow, cool. So, why did you like biology?
because it is interesting.
Fair enough, that's true. Thanks, Anna. Edson, welcome to class. Tell us what your favorite subject was when you were a child.
My favorite subject was math and physics.
Math and physics. Those are good ones. How come?
Very much, and nowadays I use it. I use them in my career, cause I'm engineering, and these I use them. I use them every time.
Very practical, that's true.
Yes, yes, yes. And I have to use as well computers, cause I work with developing software, and
Yeah,
it
you
requires a
gotta use
lot
that all
of
the time.
maths and logics.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Edson. Sounds like you found a perfect job for your talents.
Yeah.
Ksenia, what was your favorite subject in school as a kid?
It was literature because I love and like reading.
Any favorite books?
So yes.
So you loved reading. What was your favorite book as a kid?
mm, I liked almost all books which I read, but when I was a child, I think the favorite was Harry Potter.
Very cool.
Yes.
I love Harry Potter too. How could you not?
Yes.
All right. Now, welcome to class. What was your favorite subject as a kid?
Hello. I liked music and art.
So, what kind of music and what kind of arts? Any kind?
When I was younger, um, I liked singing when I was younger. Maybe pops and some children's songs.
Mm-hmm.
Arts, maybe abstraction.
So you were a pretty creative kid then, it sounds like?
Yeah, I just dislike some math and studying. So music and art is interesting. So.
Yeah, definitely. Very dynamic.
Mm.
Thank you, now. Carolina, welcome to class. And what was your favorite subject as a kid?
Hello, teacher. I think my favorite subject was geography,
Why?
especially Colombian geography, because when I was a kid, I used to travel with my father on December, so I always want to see the things that in the class taught me.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to be able to learn about something and then see it or do it or have that other experience with it.
Yeah.
All right. So, as a kid, I was not, as a child, like maybe before high school, I guess, I was not a super academic kid. I really did not like math very much. I didn't really like reading very much. Um, I didn't like spelling for sure. I was never a good speller. I'm bringing this up because today we're talking about spelling. And I was just thinking And, you know, it got easier, it got better. I found the joy in scholastic learning, but it took me a while. It took me a while to get there. I was kind of more like now. I liked art, I liked music, I liked sports and physical activities, running around. I had a lot of energy, but not, yeah, so not always sitting in the classroom, but I did like some things about school. So yeah, we're going to talk a lot about spelling today and about some of the tricky things in American spelling. I want you guys first to come up with a couple words that you have trouble spelling or you think lots of other students do. So something you've seen misspelled many times, or maybe every time you go to write something you think, how do I spell that? Ana Carolina, any suggestions for words you think are really tough to spell?
Enlightenment.
Enlightenment. All right. Carolina?
This one, teacher.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Throughout.
Throughout, yeah. We're definitely going to go over some very similar words today because that's a super tough one. Edson, how about you? Words that are really difficult for you to spell or that you've seen misspelled many times.
Immediately.
Yeah, words with double letters are always a little tricky. Ksenia?
Mischievous.
Mischievous, yes.
Mischievous.
Yeah, I definitely have trouble with that one too sometimes. I'm always like, is it I before E or I after E? All right, now what's another word that you have trouble spelling sometimes?
Interruptation.
What word?
Interruptation.
Oh, interruption?
Interruption. Yeah, interruption.
Yeah, like when someone's having a conversation and you say, oh wait, I want to say something. You like get in the middle. Interruption?
Interruption.
Yeah, definitely. Those are all very difficult words. Some of them have double letters, some of them have silent letters. And then, of course, there are other situations where we have a word that sounds the same as another word but is spelled differently, or words that sound different but are spelled the same. So I'm going to put those in the chat box. None of those are on my list of words, but they're all really good words and tough words to spell. So are you guys ready for a little spelling test? I'm going to start with some of the more common words, and we'll move on to more and more difficult words. I'll ask you guys how to spell them, and if you don't get it right, we'll just move on to the next person and see if they could help. Any questions? No stress on this spelling test. You know, if you are amazing, you're not going to win anything except for pride. And if you're terrible, you're not going to lose anything at all. So, no big deal. And Gregor, welcome back.
Hi again.
All right, so let's get into our spelling test. I'm going to start with the left side, Ana Carolina. Ana Carolina, your word is February. February. Go ahead and spell it. You can spell it out loud or put it in the chat box. However, if you are using the chat box, don't spell the word before the person I asked gives it. Sometimes someone will give the spelling before the person even tries. So try to hold off your excitement about spelling a little bit. Ana Carolina, February.
What should I do? Should I type it? Should I?
Whatever's easier. You can say the letters or you can type it if you like. Just
Okay.
no cheating, no spell checking.
I have to wait.
Sure, go ahead and say the letters for us.
February. February.
Excellent. Yes. Exactly. Thank you, Ana Carolina. Cat Carolina. Your word, and this is easy. This is going to be super easy. But we got to start with the basic one. Your word is 8, as in the number 8.
8. E. Oh my God. A
A?
G I. Sorry, I always confuse A with I. EIGHT.
Yes, excellent. And there's another word that is spelled differently but pronounced the same. Do you know what the other word is?
Yes. ITE.
Yeah, ATE, exactly. Thank you very much, Catalina. Edson, your word is business. Will you spell business for us?
Business. Business.
Excellent. That one's tricky because it's really not pronounced at all like it's spelled.
Yeah.
Tough one. Thank you very much, Edson. Gregor, you're next, and your word is knife. Knife.
Nice. MICE. Yes.
Oh no, not nice. Knife.
Ah, nice. NICE.
No, not nice. Knife. Like as in to cut your food.
I don't know.
Nope.
Wow.
This one's a tough one. It's got some silent letters in it. And my stupid. Sorry. Computer problems. Ksenia, will you try the word knife for us? Like to cut your food with?
Knify. Oh, E.
K-N-I-F-E. Yeah, exactly. But K in the beginning of a word, are you crazy? I don't know why we have that. It's a total phenomenon, too. What are some other words that start with K, like a silent K? Does anyone know another word?
Knife.
Yeah, knight, exactly, like the kind that jousts with swords and all that kind of stuff. Knight.
Knowledge.
Knowledge, and from the chat box I see we have know and knew as in the verb I know something or I knew something. Anything else?
Knee.
Knee, as in the part of your leg that's between your thigh and your shin.
Yes, and also knitting.
Knitting, yeah.
Knitting.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah. Huh?
I'm not sure. No,
Oh, knot?
not. Yes.
Yeah, like a knot in your hair or a knot in a string. Got like a little bundle. Oh, knock, and knock as well. Knock on a door. Yeah, totally crazy. It makes no sense, but we have a bunch of words that are like that. All right. Next up, now your word is autumn. Autumn.
Sorry? Autumn.
Autumn.
AUT. Autumn. AUTUM. No.
You're so close. It was right. It was right, but you forgot a letter.
AUTAM.
Not quite. AUTUM is all correct. There's still just one more letter you forgot.
AUTU. Autumn. No.
All right. Ana Carolina, can you spell autumn?
Yes. AUTHU.
H?
No,
Nope, no H, not an autumn.
sorry.
It's okay. Catalina, Cat Catalina, how do you spell autumn? As in the season, like fall, autumn.
AUTUMN.
Yes, it has an N at the very end of it. So it's AUTUMN.
N.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. You don't hear it, but you see it. Okay. Edson, you're up next, and your word is across, like across the street. How do you
All
spell
right.
across?
Cross, Across.
Yeah, you made it seem easy. A lot of people think there are 2 C's and 2 S's. But it's not the case. Thank you, Edson. Gregor, your word is address.
Address. Address.
So double S and single D, is that what you said?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, a double D.
Double D. I
Sorry,
know that. No, that's okay. You were thinking like it was the last one, single C, double S, but in this case we have doubled for both. And those double letters are tricky because it sounds exactly the same. We just write it twice for pretty much no reason. All right.
Yeah.
Ksenia, your word is weather. Weather.
I type weather. It's Weather.
Yes, that's weather like rain, right?
Yes.
And there's another kind of weather now. Do you know what the other kind of weather is?
Whether or not.
Yeah, and how do you spell that one?
Wether.
How do you spell it?
Wether.
Yes, but you're missing a letter in there. There's one more letter you forgot. Ana Carolina, how do you spell weather, as in whether or not? Like an option.
My gosh. I don't know. The W E Wether.
Still missing a letter. That you spelled it the same as she did.
Another T.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Ksenia has it right this time. She put it in the chat box for us. There's an extra H that I didn't hear either of you guys say. So it's Whether. It's like what and where, how we use WH for no real reason. All right. Carolina, the next word is headache. Headache.
Headache. H-E-I-D.
H-E-I?
Yeah. H-E-I. No. A-E-I, yes. D-I.
I as in
H.
like I? Like
No. A, B, C, D. Yes, I know. A.
I think you mean A, yeah.
A.
Okay, so yes.
Sorry, I always confuse A with I. Okay. H E A D A C H E. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Excellent. Awesome. All right. Edson, your word is heavy. Heavy.
Heavy is Heavy.
Excellent. That's a little irregular. Thank you, Edson. Gregor, your
Yes.
word is island.
Island. ISLAND.
Excellent. All right. Ksenia, your word is neighborhood. Neighborhood.
1 second. It's Neighborhood. No? Neighbor. It's O. Yes. After O-U-R.
So start from the beginning and go to the end.
Neighborhood. No?
So close, but not quite. Now, any idea?
I'm Also, without neighbor. I'm not sure. Neighborhood. No, not me.
May I try?
Go ahead, try it for us.
Neighborhood.
You got closer than they did. Oh, yeah. Okay, now Ksenia has it. So I think you left out the H, but now Ksenia put it in the chat box that way. So it should be Neighborhood. Long word. Complicated word. All right. And so Ana Carolina put a message in the chat box about how when you spell something wrong, Word usually will say, hey, you spelled this wrong. And you click on it, and then it'll say, you meant this, right? And then it kind of corrects it for you. Do you guys think that's a negative thing, that people aren't really learning how to spell because the technology takes care of it for you? How about now? Do you think that's a danger?
Sorry, technology?
Technology helps to correct spelling. So
Yeah, I
Ana
always
Carolina
use.
says that's why she doesn't remember really well, because she doesn't have to know, because technology will help her. Do you think that is true and that
Yeah,
happens?
that is true. I always use Ginger. Yeah, some misspelling finder. So I made a lot of mistakes.
So what do you think will happen in the future?
Now the PC and some app is my brain.
Ooh.
That's good.
All right, Ksenia, what do you think will happen to spelling in the future? Are people going to get worse at it because of technology?
Yes, for sure. I think the next generation are going to be very stupid in that way. They're not going to know how to write correctly, for sure.
All right, Gregor, do you agree?
No, I disagree. So the spelling is quite important. I think that spelling has more something to do with the reading. And in the case of grammar, I don't see a massive usage of websites like grammarly.com that usually check your grammar, check your spelling, check your all of those things that people have problems. So I don't think it's true. I think that some tools helps to improve your writing because everyone expecting that your text will be perfectly understandable even for non-native speakers. So I guess if someone will have some problems with the spelling or with the grammar, he will have those problems. We cannot just eliminate them, and some people just want to use those tools to just rely on something, then just be focus on their intuition.
True. Edson, what do you think? Is technology going to ruin our spelling? Does it matter?
Since you are given the correct spelling, you are not going to research the word. And if you don't research the word, you don't learn it. Like you just look at, oh, this spelling like this, and then that's it. You try to memorize, but it's difficult. It's better when you research. When it's a kind of research, it's a kind of studying.
All right. Thanks, Edson. All right, Carolina. If technology makes people forget spelling, what do you think will happen? What will be the result of that?
Maybe if we trust always in technology, maybe we are writing the wrong message because maybe, I don't know, technology can correct the meaning of the sentence. So for me, it depends on the person, because if the person has good spelling in their own language, maybe they are good in English too.
Ana Carolina, what do you think will happen if technology ruins our spelling, and we can't spell well anymore because it's never really necessary.
I agree with Edson. To learn things we have to practice, you know. It's worthless just to listen. If you want to improve your speaking, you have to have the opportunity to speak as well. And it's worthless to to try to learn how to spell if you cannot spell yourself and practice.
Totally. So yeah, it's an interesting idea. Also, I think it's funny because although I consider spelling to be relatively important, right, in conveying messages, almost as important as something like pronunciation, if you want to convey a message. But I also think that if in the future computers correct all of our spelling, then it won't really matter if you can spell. It won't really make a difference. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. But if you don't need to know how to spell, you don't need it because it's not necessary. We will evolve beyond spelling. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's possible. Okay, let's get back to our spelling test. I'm going to start on the right this time with now. And your word is though. Though.
Though. Though. Though.
Perfect. Can you say it for us?
Though.
The letters.
Though.
T-H.
Though.
Awesome. Thank you. Well done. Ksenia, your word is dessert.
I think like that.
So how do you spell it? Say the letters for us.
D-A-S-E-R-T.
And how would you use that in a sentence?
This dessert in that cafe was awesome.
Okay. So the word you used in the sentence is not the word you spelled, even
It's
though both
dessert.
words exist. They're both possible, but the word you used in the sentence is not the spelling of the word that you wrote. Do you know what happened? Yeah. The word you wrote is desert.
Double S in dessert. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, there's also desert as in to desert the army or to abandon something, which is the same as the one you wrote. So we've got 3 different ones. It's all slightly different. Thank you very much, Ksenia. And Ana Carolina has a question about though and do. Yes, Ana Carolina, the vowel sound is the same. Though and do. And we have a few other words. We're going to talk more about those O-U-G-H words because we have several that have very different vowel sounds. But those 2 are the same, though and do. All right, Gregor, you're up next. And your word is scissors. Scissors.
Oh. S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S.
Yes, excellent. We've got that silent C that you caught.
Yeah.
Edson, your word is throw. Throw.
Throw. Throw. T-H-R-O-W.
Yes, T-H-R-O-W. Thanks, Edson. Carolina, your word is through. Through.
T-H-R-E-W. Through.
Through. Thank you very much. Ana Carolina, you have the other through. So she said through as in the past tense of throw. What's the other through?
Oh my gosh. She said this one?
Yeah, exactly. She said that one.
I'm not sure. I guess.
Once you see it, you'll be like, ah, oh, of course. So we've got through, like this. Yes, yes, you got it. Say it. Will you say the spelling for us?
THROUGH.
Yeah, so that one is a totally different vowel sound, even though it has the same spelling as though. We say through, ew-o, ew-o. Different sounds, same spelling. All right. Now, your next word is believe.
Belief.
Believe.
BLIEF.
So you spelled belief with an F. I'm looking for believe as in the verb. I believe.
I believe. BELIEVE.
Yes, exactly. I think that one's tricky because there's so many vowels there. Yeah. All right, thanks now. Ksenia. Your word is castle, as in the princess lived in the castle.
CASTLE.
Perfect, another silent letter, but you got it. All right. Gregor, your word is cough.
Cough. So that will be COUGH.
Yes, and that's another different vowel sound for the same spelling. So we've had though, through, and cough. O-U-ah. 3 different sounds for the same spelling. All right. Edson, your word is broccoli, the vegetable. Broccoli.
Broccoli is BROCCOLI.
Awesome, well done. You got the double letter and it ends in an I. It's a weird word. Okay. Next up, Carolina, your word is rough. Rough.
Rough?
Yeah.
R-A. Oh my god. F-T? No,
Not
teacher,
quite.
I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking raft. Different word. No, rough as in when.
Rough, like rafting.
Yeah, rough. Something that's not smooth. The opposite of smooth.
R-O-U-G-H.
Yep. The same O-U-G-H we've seen in a few other words with another different vowel sound. So we had though, through, cough, and rough. So O-U-A-E. 4 different vowel sounds now for the same spelling. Thanks, Carolina. Ana Carolina, you're up next with Wednesday. Wednesday.
Okay. And WGNESTAY.
Awesome. This word plagued me as a child. It took me so long. I used to hate to spell, and specifically Wednesday, because my teachers would make me write the days of the week like all the time, and every time I was like, oh, I don't know how to spell that, because it doesn't make any sense the way that it's spelled. So it's frustrating to have to learn something. There's no pattern, there's no sense to it. It's just kind of irregular and random. It's a very frustrating process. All right. Back to now. And your word is comb. Comb your hair. I need to comb my hair.
Comb. COURM.
Say it again.
C-O-U-L-M.
Not exactly. How about Ksenia? The word comb. Comb your hair.
C-O-M-B.
Yeah, C-O-M-B. Why is there a B? Mystery. Total mystery. Thank you, Ksenia. All right, Gregor, your word is an ordinal word. We talked about that a little bit last class. The word is 12th, as in I came in 12th place during the marathon. I ran a marathon and I came in 12th place.
Okay. So that will be T W E L V E T and H.
Super, super close, but not quite. So you spelled 12.
Yes.
You're super close. Do you know what you did wrong? It's not a V. It's not a V sound. If you made the V sound silent, it would be a different letter.
Right. 12. So that will be T W E L E T H.
E-T-H?
I'm not sure.
Not quite. You're so, so close. Edson, you think you can do it for him? The word 12th?
Maybe let's see. Twelth.
Nope, you're still missing a letter. Carolina?
Twelfth.
Yes, and I see we have it in the chat box as well. Yes.
Oh, okay.
12th with an F. That's the only mistake that Gregor had. He had all the rest of it right, but he put a V instead of a F. He put a VE instead of an F. And the difference is difficult to hear because F and V are so similar. But, all right, Ana Carolina, you're up next with enough. Enough.
E-N-O-G-H. No, E-N-O-U-G-H.
There we go, yes. Same sound as rough. Thanks, Ana Carolina. Back to now. Your word is height. Height is in how tall someone is. Their height.
H-I-G-H-T.
Super close. That's like the word high, but it's not quite like height. Try again.
H-I-E-G-H-T.
There you go. You just had the vowel missing. But we actually reversed the vowel position. So it's not H-I-E, it's H-E-I. G-H-T. No logic here. All right. Ksenia, your word is tomb, as in the place buried where people are buried underground. It's a tomb down there.
T-O-M-B.
Awesome. Man, you're killing it. You're really good at spelling. All right, Gregor, you're up next. Your word is license, as in driver's license.
Okay, it will be L E I C-E-N-S-E.
Would you put it in the chat box for me?
Sorry.
Write it in the chat box for me. I want to see if I heard you correctly.
I will say it because when I see it, L-I-C-N-S-E.
So you put it in the chat box correctly, although I think you said it wrong both times.
No,
but yeah,
no. I added something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sometimes you need to be able to see it before you're like, that doesn't look right. I guess I have to change it. So, excellent job.
Yeah, because it's like license. That is a one, and there's a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about two of them.
Hi guys, you want to meet one of my roommates? This is Mia, guys. Say hi, Mia. Hey. All right, go. Close the door. Go. Sorry, guys. Usually she's a little angel, but sometimes she wanders in at the wrong time. And yes, Gregor, license, perfect. Okay. Edson, your word is laugh. Ha ha ha, laugh.
Laugh. Laugh.
Awesome. Great job. All right, Carolina, your word is receipt. Receipt. The little piece of paper you get after you buy something.
RECEIPT.
Excellent. That one is always tricky for me. It's like, I know how to spell it, but every time I have to think about it. I'm like, wait a second, is it I or E first? So, tough. You know, we have that little rule in English, I before E except after C. So it works. It works for some words like that, and not for others. It's not a very consistent rule. All right. Anna Carolina, you're up next. Your word is mystery. Mystery.
Okay. MISTERY.
So you said M-I-S-T-E-R-Y? M-I-S-T-E-R-Y, that's what you said?
I'm going to type.
Yeah, go ahead and type it for me. Okay, so not quite. You're very close, but not quite. Now, will you spell the word mystery for us?
Mystery. I'm also writing as, yeah, same as Anna Karolina. No.
All right. Aha, I was going to go with Ksenia next. She has spelled it right in the chat box. Ksenia, how do you spell mystery? Say it for us.
Mystery.
Yeah, there are two Y's in it. Totally crazy. It is a mystery why we spell it like that. All right. Gregor, will you spell us the word beige, as in the color? When something's light brown, we call it beige.
Beige. I'm not sure. B-E-I-G-H.
Close, but not quite. You got really close, though. Edson, the word beige.
B E A
B-E-A?
C-H.
Not even close. Carolina, how do you spell beige?
Ksenia already wrote. B-E-I-G-E.
Yes, exactly. B-I-G-E. Thank you. All right, Anna Carolina, give us the word debt, as in what you have to pay if you borrow money. You owe money, you have a debt.
G-E-B-G.
Yep, D-E-B-T. Great. Silent B again. All right, now we're back to you, and your word is foreign. A foreign foreign affair or foreign product.
F-O-R-I-E-N.
Not quite. Not quite. How about Ksenia?
F-O-R-I-G-E-N. No.
Say it again. F-O-R-I.
F-O-R-I-G-E-N.
Not quite. You got closer this time, but not it. Ksenia, spell it for us.
F-O-R-E-I-G-N.
Man, how did you get so good at spelling? Have you studied this a lot?
I read
Or is
books
it
in
just
English.
natural?
I read books in English.
I'm jealous. You're probably better at it than I am. There are still times when, like, you know, you want to make sure you're spelling something right. So I'm like, oh, better look it up because I don't want to look stupid. But yeah, spelling is so irregular and difficult, but you're great at it.
Thank you.
All right, next word. Gregor, your word is ghost.
G-H-O-S-T.
Yep, you got it. Edson, your word is protein. Protein.
Can you repeat?
Protein, as in what you eat. It's in eggs and milk. What you eat to gain muscle. Protein.
Oh, C-R.
Protein.
Okay. Understood wrong. Protein.
Yes, but you added a letter that doesn't actually exist in the word.
Or instead of E, T-I-M.
Nope. Close, but not quite. Carolina, how do you spell protein?
Oh, again, Ksenia already wrote P-R-O-T-E-I-N.
Awesome. Ana Carolina, your word is jewelry. Jewelry. Necklaces, bracelets, rings, jewelry.
This one is complicated. J J E. Oh my gosh, W and I'm not sure. No, to L. No,
So start from the beginning. I'm not sure if I heard you right. You said J-E.
J-E W L. Yes or no?
You want to try it again, or should I go on to now?
No, I didn't finish. I'm just asking.
Well.
No, Anna, no.
Okay, E. No, J. E. W. Thank you, Ksenia. E. L. R. Y.
Yeah, excellent. That one is kind of tricky because it's like, we usually don't say jewelry, we usually say jewelry, but the vowels are not that way in the written version. That's something that happens a lot in English where it's spelled one way, but over time the pronunciation changes and the spelling just stays the same. So it's not quite, doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. Now is next, and now your word is weird.
Teacher, hold on. I told you one way and Senya spelled it with two L's. Does it have one or two L's?
Just one, unless there's a different way to spell it in British English. But sometimes in British English they'll use two L's for stuff. But I don't think jewelry is one of those words. I think there's always just one L in jewelry.
No, in British there's double L.
What? You're blowing my mind right now. Because I know that in certain words like cancelled and traveled, I know they keep two L's for that. but I did not know that they use 2 L's in jewelry.
Yeah, I know because
Crazy. How do you know?
because based on the intuition, I always think, okay, American English just double in some words, and the British English single L, and later it was mixed up when I tried to compare different words.
Oh my gosh. See, and that's an added level. Like, not only is it weird and we have weird, like, the spelling doesn't make much sense, but there's 2 different ways to spell certain things.
Yeah.
Color, favorite, traveled, canceled, jewelry. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff.
But in the case of double L, it's not very regular if you compare to those silent U letters that are in British English.
Yeah, that's true. That's more regular than the L thing. Pretty tough. Thank you for bringing that up. I never knew. All right. Now, your word is weird, as in we have some weird spelling.
Weird. I have 2 ideas. W-E-I-R-D.
Perfect. Perfect. This is one of those cases that breaks the rule of I before E except after C. This one breaks that rule. So it's not I before E and there's no C in the word. It doesn't make sense. Protein is also one of those words. I didn't mention it, but thank you very much now. And Ksenia, master of spelling, your word is rhyme. Like when words sound the same, they rhyme.
1 second. It's R-H-Y-M-E.
Yep, perfect. And the last one I have for us, Gregor, it's rhythm. Rhythm.
R-Y-T-H rhythm M-E.
Not quite.
No.
You're close. You want to try again?
Sorry. R-H. Sorry, can I just write it?
Yeah, go ahead, write it.
R-H-Y-T-H-M-E. I guess. I'm not sure. Rhythm.
You're close, but not quite. And Ksenia has the correct spelling. There's no E on rhythm. There is on rhyme, not on rhythm.
I've mixed up both of them.
It's easy to do. Very easy to mix up. All right. So those are all the words that I thought we would spell together. They kind of cover a broad range of the weirdness of English, you know, words that are pronounced one way and spelled a different way because of a change over time or silent letters or just irregularities in general with vowel pronunciation specifically. Do you guys have any comments or questions on spelling in English? Is this one
I
of those
like
things
this class.
Oh yeah?
I think, yes, it's one of my favorite for today.
Well, of course you like it. You're like, oh, I'm so good. I love this class.
Yes.
Yeah, it is kind of fun. I mean, I think it's really interesting to see things. Like, it makes me very curious because then I'm like, well, how come? Why? Why is it like that? So it makes me curious. And if you look up these things, you can find history behind it usually, like change pronunciation or, for instance, like broccoli. We took that from another language, so the rules don't really mix with English rules. Yeah, super interesting. Anyone else? Anyone else feel like, oh, I hate spelling because it's the worst? No? It's okay if you do. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is my last class today, and I promise my computer will be fixed by the next class, so we won't have this issue with my speech anymore. Thank you guys all for coming, and I'll see you again soon.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Teacher, bye bye.